The Krexan warship fired on the human hospital ship at 0300 hours. Their commander thought it would be an easy victory. He learned too late that humans don't just heal in their medical vessels, they remember. Captain Mira Volkov stood on the bridge of the U.S. Mercy, watching the stars drift past. Her ship bore no weapons, only the Red Cross that marked it as a medical vessel. In the cargo holds below, 300 wounded soldiers from various species recovered under human care. The Mercy had answered distress calls for 40 years, treating friend and foe alike without discrimination. "Captain, we're receiving a transmission," Lieutenant Sato announced. His voice carried worry. The screen flickered to life. A Krexan commander appeared, his reptilian features twisted in what passed for a smile. "Human vessel, you carry our enemies. Surrender them or we open fire." "This is a hospital ship," Mira replied calmly. "We're protected under the Galactic Medical Accord. We treat all wounded regardless of allegiance. Your accord means nothing to us. You have 60 seconds. Myra's jaw tightened. In the medical bays, Krexan soldiers lay beside their enemies, all receiving equal care. "We don't abandon our patients. Any of them. Then you've chosen death." The transmission cut. Mira turned to her crew. 20 souls. Doctors, nurses, medics. Not a soldier among them. "All hands, brace for impact. Prepare emergency protocols." The first plasma bolt struck the Mercy's hull. Shields designed only for debris flickered and failed. The ship shuddered. In the medical bays, Dr. Yuki Tanaka steadied herself against a gurney. "Keep the patients stable. We're still doctors first." "Doctors don't surrender their patients," Nurse Rodriguez added, checking 4 lines as the ship rocked. Another impact. Hull breach on Deck 7. The Mercy limped on, transmitting universal distress signals. The Krexan ship closed in, savoring its prey. "Captain." Sato's fingers flew over his console. "I'm reading something strange. Energy signatures approaching. Fast. Reinforcements. I don't know. I've never seen readings like these." Space itself seemed to ripple. Ships emerged from hyperspace. Not sleek military vessels. More hospital ships. Dozens of them. The UES Hope. The Nightingale. The Compassion. Each bore the Red Cross. Each broadcasted the same message. "You fired on those who heal. Now face those who remember." Commander Krextor laughed. "More medical ships? You think to frighten us with bandages?" His tactical officer interrupted. "Sir, they're energy signatures. They're not standard." The human hospital ships moved in perfect formation. Their hulls began to glow. Not with weapons. Something else. Something worse. "Every human ship carries 2 things." Captain Volkov's voice echoed across all frequencies. "Medical supplies and the memory of every patient we couldn't save." Panels opened on the hospital ships. Not weapon ports. Tractor beam emitters. Hundreds of them. They locked onto the Krexan vessel from every angle. "What are they doing?" Krextor demanded. "Sir, they're pulling us apart. Molecular level. Non-lethal, but..." The Krexan ship's hull began to separate. Not explosively, carefully, precisely, like a surgeon's incision. "Humans learned medicine on a death world," Dr. Tanaka broadcasted from the Mercy. "We know exactly how things come apart. And more importantly, how they go back together. You want to see what a Deathworlder medical fleet can do?" Another voice added. "Captain Chun of the Hope. We can disassemble your entire ship, piece by piece. Every bolt, every wire, every atom if necessary." The Krexan ship's weapons went offline. Then engines. Then life support. But the crew remained unharmed. Terrified but unharmed. "When you attack a human hospital ship," Nurse Rodriguez's voice joined the broadcast, "you don't face our military. You face our medics. And we've sworn an oath to do no harm." The voices of 1,000 medical personnel echoed in unison. "But we never promised we wouldn't defend those under our care." Escape pods began launching from the Krexan ship. The hospital ships caught each one gently. Their occupants would be treated. Federal. Given medical care. Then released at the nearest neutral station. Alive. Humiliated. But alive. "This is impossible." Krextor raged as his command deck came apart around him. "You're healers. Not warriors. Every human is both, Captain Volkov replied. We heal because we've seen enough death. But push us, threaten our patience, and you'll learn why we survived our death world. The galaxy thinks human mercy is weakness, Dr. Tanaka added, now treating a Crexan engineer for shock. It's not. It's a choice. And you almost made us choose differently. Within an hour, the Crexan warship was gone. Its pieces catalogued, stored, ready to be returned once its crew learned respect for medical neutrality. The hospital ships turned to leave, but Captain Volkov had one final message. Tell the galaxy what happened here. Tell them that human hospital ships sail under protection. Not from treaties or accords, but from the promise that those who break the peace of healing face something worse than death. What's that? Crextor asked from his escape pod. They face our disappointment. And trust me, Commander, you never want to disappoint a human medic who's trying to save lives. The fleet jumped to hyperspace, leaving only debris and stories. The Mercy limped to the nearest station, still carrying her patients. All of them. Even the Crexans who tried to kill them. Because that's what human medics do. They heal. They protect. And when necessary, they remind the galaxy why attacking those who show mercy is the greatest mistake any species can make. We're not warriors, Mira said to her crew as they docked. We're something more dangerous. We're healers who refuse to let anyone stop us from healing. The galaxy never forgot. Hospital ships flew unmolested after that. Protected not by law, but by fear. Fear of what happens when you make healers become warriors. And in medical schools across human space, they added a new line to the ancient oath: first, do no harm. Unless they harm your patients. Then show them why humans survived their death world. The message was clear. The galaxy finally understood. Never attack a Deathworlder hospital ship. Not because they'll kill you. Because they won't. And somehow that's worse.